Welcome to Sustainable Living with Jolenya, and this webisode is Garden Prep Chaos. Anyway, what I'm going to show you today are some basic things that I like to use for a sustainable prep for my garden for the year. So when you're going to start seeds, and right now it's the end of February, so this is a great time to get going. Actually, I'm probably late compared to some people, but at the same time, you know, there's plenty of time until the snow is gone, right? Oh, anyway. So I'm going to show you some things that I like to use based on toilet paper, aluminum cans, and junk mail. Yay! Anyway, so with the toilet paper, one of my favorite things is I make these little atriums for my plants. And you can kind of tell I have a pie addiction. I love pie. And so I have a lot of containers, unfortunately. And instead of just recycling containers, though, I like to repurpose or upcycle them into little atrium for my plants. And on the inside then, I use toilet papers as little plant holders. So basically this is one tube, and you just slice it down the middle, slice it in 4 points, and fold those things over, and you've got yourself a little pot, right? That can go totally right in the ground, and then you can just open it up at the bottom, and the roots go out, and then it decomposes. Everything's good. Alright, another thing that I absolutely love, and I'm so glad I figured this one out, because it is so helpful, is plant markers made from aluminum cans. So I used to try to use yogurt containers, put Sharpies on them, or write in a Sharpie, but it would wash off in the rain and stuff, and so that was not too fun. And yeah, so these are the quickest, cheapest, easiest thing I've ever found, and they're awesome. So basically, you take your aluminum can and you stab a hole in it with a knife, and then you take a pair of scissors, cut around the top, cut down, cut around the bottom, and you're left with a raggedy top, a nice little bottom. By the way, I think I'm going to have a upcycled thing project webisode. I'll have a webisode about how to upcycle this into something awesome in the future. And then you're left with all these aluminum rectangles. I will also have another webisode in the future on a variety of craft things that I like to do with these. You can find all sorts of other stuff to do with them too. Then you're left with this awesome little rectangle. Cut it up into strips. When you get your little strips, you just take one. You get a ballpoint pen that you were about to throw in the trash, but you shouldn't anymore, because it comes in great use. When you have your little strip, you put it up on a piece of cardboard, you get your old ballpoint pen, and then you can write whatever you want on it. And it's awesome because it engraves it right into the aluminum. And so it doesn't matter if the rain washes anything off, because there's nothing to wash off. And then you have this little awesome little plant tag. It's also super cool, is if you get one of those little paper punchers, you can punch yourself a little design in your little pot thing. Makes it oh so pretty. And then what's even cooler is you take your little, say this is a dragonfly, and you make yourself a pair of earrings, right? Upcycled earrings. I think that's pretty awesome. Other cool thing I was going to show you guys. So we all get junk mail, and it's ridiculous. If you open your junk mail, you can recycle it, which at least you can do that. But what I also like to do is I take all of the envelopes that the junk is inside of the junk mail, and I just save them. What I do is I actually use them as seed storage. This is my little seed bank right now, and it is filled with all sorts of seeds that I've been collecting for the year. Yay! Anyway, I thought that was a pretty cool way to do it, where you're reusing something. And what's cool, once you plant your seeds, just recycle the old envelope, and you're solid, right? No waste. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to have another webisode, probably on more garden prep chaos, because obviously this isn't quite the whole run of it, But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this webisode, and thank you for tuning in to Sustainable Living with Jolenya. Bye!